Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another glorious episode of Jedi Talk. The Jedi Master has returned. I'm your host, Brad Hughes. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I am here back with the full council. We got a lot of stuff to talk today, but before we do any of that, you can find me on Instagram over at The Brad Ventures on Instagram, and the gentleman to my immediate right is my glorious, the man, the myth, the legend, my favorite co-host with red hair and a beard. What, you have a beard too?
I'm so confused.
Shit.
I have a better beard, too.
You do have a better
It
beard.
is a better beard.
You have better hair too.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sorry.
not saying much.
Sorry. I mean,
Hey, it's okay.
Evan TV, what's going on, man?
Hello there. Hey, it's great, my man. We have a lot to talk about this week, a lot to talk about next week.
We do.
Have you ever gone to Oga's and not got a drink? Because that was me yesterday.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I drank water and sat there and listened to DJ Rex and cried into my water.
Why'd you get water?
I'm not buying nothing. I'm not paying anything.
You're staying to this.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm surprised, aren't you? I thought Oga's would have been the place you would have been.
I got
for
fuzzy
sure.
tauntauns at home.
That's
fine.
what I've been saying this
Yep.
whole time.
Yeah, it's great.
So Disney let you do this?
Well, see, as long as I'll feel justified doing it, as long as I have a reservation with somebody else, and they're
Oh.
spending money, and I'll go in. I'll be like, I'll get a water.
Who are you with?
Two other of our friends.
I was about to say if it was
Just
Taylor, then
Taylor.
you still spent money.
no, she was there, but she didn't either. She was giving me the death glare.
You guys
but-
live together. It's y'all's money.
Yeah, that's what I say too. I say that too. But no, she was like, I want it. Nope. So water for us. Our friends had fuzzy tauntauns, so that made it even worse.
I love how she's like, Evan. You're like, no.
No.
Drink your water and shut up.
Yep.
I love it.
Hey, Oga's is Oga's. You know, DJ Rex is still DJ Rex.
That's hilarious.
I heard my good friend Helen Keller was there.
She was singing along.
Yeah.
How did it go?
She was all like,
Oh,
like normal.
God.
Yeah.
And our co-host to my immediate right, if I can talk after laughing, the man that has the best jokes on the podcast. Well, better than mine.
Well, hold on. He was an actual comedian.
I know.
But I was an actual comedian, and I wasn't good, or otherwise I'd still be a comedian.
Better than me. But by the right of the council, by the will of the force, hello. I didn't say it.
See, that was close.
I stopped.
I had like
I caught you.
I had a
said
mini
hello.
aneurysm. I was like,
he
I
heard the
twitched.
hello, he looked at you, and he was like, oh,
and I
fuck.
twitched. I was
wanted
like,
I just wanted to see the look of death in his eyes, and just know one day I'm taking it back.
hey, then I'll just take yours. We could trade one.
No,
day.
we're not
We should
trading.
rotate.
I like mine.
Everyone, rotate one day.
One
No,
hello there.
no, mine's
Yeah.
from Fallen Order. It's
That's
like,
true.
I like it.
I don't have
Yeah.
one.
Yes, you do.
What do I do?
Yes, the way you open the show is you're open. Like, hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome back to a glorious episode of Jedi Talk. I am Brad Hughes.
Yeah, but
This,
I'm
that,
in a
yeah.
Star
You
Wars.
need to open
themed
it like
one.
All right.
Hondo. Hello, my friends.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Hello,
Jim Cummings is your
hello,
boy.
my friends.
Yeah, you could.
I am Hondo Onaka.
Yeah.
There you
this
go.
is Onaka Transport Solutions.
Yeah,
This is Jedi Talk.
Today, this is Jedi Talk. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. First off, before we get into any Star Wars stuff, thank you guys for holding down the fort last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you also for not talking about it.
Yes.
Oh, of
I'm
course
not allowed
not.
to
We would
legally
never.
talk about it because the T-Rex said I can't. Yes, I misled you fucks.
so not the
Nice job.
Triceratops.
Good
Yes,
job.
I misled you,
The
motherfucker.
Good job.
Triceratops is okay with you
The
talking about it,
Triceratops.
but not the T-Rex.
Did I say T-Rex?
You did.
Fuck.
You did.
God damn it. It was such a good joke and
See,
I fucked
it
it
was
up.
good.
Like I said,
This is
Tom,
exactly
Tom
what I used to
has-
do when I was on stage.
Tom has
God
the best
damn it.
jokes. I
I
know
would
it.
say the wrong fucking thing. No, the Triceratops will let me talk about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
no,
though.
but seriously,
I still
thank-
fell for it.
I did too.
thought-
I was like, what?
But no, thank you guys for that. We had a death in the family. Holly's grandfather of 93 years old passed away on November 1st. So we kind of rushed out of town real quick. It was overall like it was tough. But I mean, he was 93 years old. That's kind of what I have to just keep reminding her family is like, it's never good when somebody leaves. But like, I lost my first grandfather when I was 5 or 6, and he was like 62.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
So
wow.
you had another 30. I'm
Think about it.
I'm not
That's how
comparing
old my
it,
dad is.
but think about
basically.
how lucky
Like,
you were to have this person in your life for an extra 30
Right.
years.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking awesome. The poor guy got COVID, beat COVID,
beat it up.
and then we don't really know what happened. They put him on a feeding tube. There was no real cause of death other than like COVID, and we don't really know what took him out. I mean, they were kind of saying it was just like lack of oxygen in the blood, which what I think happened is I think that he had some sort of, I'm not a doctor, but I think he had some sort of low blood oxygen levels that led to him, because he was getting 60% oxygen at one point, and I think he had some sort of brain damage.
Sure.
At the
lack
end of
of
it, he
oxygen
wasn't
in the head.
able to talk to people. He was just kind of making noises.
Yeah.
His last word was Holly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's insane.
wow.
When you
They
told me
were-
that, I got chills.
They were
Like,
very
fuck.
close.
Yeah.
They were very close. And she called him and talked to him and was like, we need you to get better. We love you and all that stuff. And he died about 6 hours later. So she got real lucky, was able to talk to him and tell him bye. Kind of tell him bye. I feel like we all kind of knew.
Yes.
It gets to a certain point. And also, after talking to her parents when we were there, they were just kind of saying that he had been kind of like not so great lately over the past like 6 months, and he was just kind of starting to not be. He's 93. Your body breaks down, and
It
he
does,
was just kind of not being able to do what he used to do and all that kind of stuff. But we kind of made the best of it. We went to. They live like an hour outside of Atlantic City, so we got to go to Atlantic City. And when I went to my first casino, they had Blanton's, which was fucking cool. That's that picture on Instagram is Blanton's.
Okay.
In the Borgata, which I love Blanton's.
Borgata.
And we try to make the best of it, but it was weird. There's a bigger story, but we're not here to talk about that. We can talk about that some other time.
Do you feel the vibe in town? Because I feel it.
Vibe in what?
In
in
this town.
Metallica about in Orlando.
Yes.
I do. I'm excited, man.
There's a vibe because the boys are back in town, motherfucker.
Boys are back, baby. I'm surprised you didn't go to that show in Hollywood.
Miami seems far from me, and we were at the Grand Floridian anyway, so
How was the Grand Floridian?
spectacular.
Yeah?
I loved it. I mean, Evan, you saw the room. What'd you think about it?
I mean, it was not a whole lot more than I expected. And I'm not saying anything downplaying it or making it not cool, but I was like, okay, like it's just nice. I like the color scheme. I mean, it's it's well kept, obviously clean, but I was like,
Is
okay,
it still
it's
that
not
salmon pinky color?
Yeah, darker.
Okay.
Darker,
I was
like
thinking a
a
little darker,
maroon
but-
red. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
The best part about our room was the view. We had the monorail.
Oh, I wanted to bring this up. I haven't mentioned this to you guys at all. There was one part of the podcast last week. You're like, it's the purple monorail. Was that a joke?
No, I think it was the light that's purple.
Yeah.
The purple monorail's the one that got in that horrible accident a few years ago.
No,
No,
we
it was
weren't
seriously
Really?
Yeah, we weren't
joking. Was
joking.
it the light that was purple or
Yes,
the pink?
it was-
yeah,
it was the
It
light.
was the
like-
light.
I was
on
like,
it.
God damn, that's dark. And it was
Because
Halloween too. I was
it
like,
was the
Jesus
black
Christ,
and red
kinda-
monorail, but they have a purple light under it.
A purple light under
Yeah,
the black.
Yeah.
and
I'm like,
red
why not just
monorail?
give it a
Yeah,
red
it's
light?
it's like a purplish light. I swear to
Yeah.
God, it was
Yeah.
purple.
That was listening to the plan. I was laughing because I was like, I was like, one of two things. They don't know what they're saying,
or we do,
or Disney doesn't know what they're doing.
right?
Which turns out that's fucking weird.
Right. I forgot
thought
it was
it-
the purple one.
Because there was a Starbucks mug that's hard to find now that was sold a few years ago. That was like the Hollywood, I think it was a Hollywood Studios or Magic Kingdom mug, and it was like it had a purple hue to it, and the monorail
Yikes.
on it was purple.
Oh, no.
And so now like purple monorail shit is
Oh,
just like,
shit.
oh.
I mean, it looked purple to. I mean, I
It
know
was the
he's
light.
colorblind, but
It was the light that was purple. 'Cause
Yes.
it was the black and red
I was
monorail.
just like, wow, that's
Yeah.
wow. They brought
Do they call
purple
that one
back.
black? I guess monorail black.
Monorail black? Yeah,
Yeah, but it's got red
it
accents.
does have red
too.
accents
it's like
to it.
red border around the black. Yeah,
It's me and Taylor's favorite because it's like the Sith monorail.
And I thought I was
It's
going
like a
far
dark
with
side.
the alligator kid joke.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny.
Yes.
That was longer than you said. I said like a year or two ago. That was when I first moved here.
Yeah.
I was working at the TTC the day that happened, and I was
Oh.
having to explain to guests why there were helicopters flying over. Like, yeah,
That's
look, they're looking for
insane.
some. There's some maintenance issue.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
really. Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was.
There was.
That's
Oh,
for sure.
there
There
was,
was.
but yeah, that was a
Man.
rough one. But let's
But-
talk some. Oh, go ahead.
No, I just want to say there's a vibe in town. And
Metallica,
Yeah.
bro.
Metallica, and I've said I wanted to share the Halo on Fire story. Could I do that
Yeah.
quick?
Oh yes,
Heck
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So Brad made mention earlier saying you talk about getting views and stuff, and I checked on it today. Halo on Fire has 18 million views on YouTube right now. And the reason I speak of Halo on Fire, everybody knows big Metallica fan, and one day, random day in September of 2016, I looked on Facebook driving home from work, and there was a post by Metallica, just as a random post that said, "Do you want to be in Metallica's next music video?" And I said, "Of course I do. Where do I click?" I thought it was fool's gold, but I clicked on it, saw everything that they were asking. I had to be in the Oakland/San Francisco Bay Area on within like a 48-hour notice. They basically said like that's what we need you to do if you're picked. Like It doesn't cost anything. Here's what we want. We want you to submit 4 pictures of yourself, doing these 4 poses, and just send it to us, and give us your availability that you're going to be able to be here at this range of dates. Like they didn't say when. They just gave a big range of dates. So I sent it in over and over and over and over again. I'm resending the fucking email because I think this is going to help me somehow. Like, I remember being on the elliptical, 4 mornings later, just going to my sent folder and just copying, pasting, and just resending it to the same people.
God damn this. Okay, fuck, fine.
I'm researching this company, I'm telling you, like who works there and shit. And then, getting emails off of a website and then, CCing them on the website. Now, I don't think that helped me. What I think helped ultimately...
It probably hurt you. This guy's fucking going to kill all of us.
Well, yeah, I'm coming after you, bitch. No, really, I was just a fanatic. I'm a Metallica fucking fanatic. And you'll see, come Sunday when we go see them. I'm a fucking fanatic.
Fucking wait, dude.
My right arm is tattooed, dedicated. Every single Metallica album cover is on my body. You name it, from Kill 'Em All to Hardwired to Self-Destruct. I can point it out in a matter of seconds. And
what's the least great Metallica album? What's your least favorite album? Got to pick one. What's your least favorite?
Shit.
Because I know mine from Zeppelin. It's Houses of the Holy.
I'd have to go with Load.
With which one?
Load.
Load.
It's got Until It Sleeps on it. Ain't My Bitch. I'm trying to think of the other popular ones. King Nothing. It's the album that came out after the Black Album.
So it's hard to follow. Is that why?
Yeah, hard to follow. But I mean, I can't rank the fucking albums. It's
really?
So tough. I mean, trust me, I can, but I can't say I dislike one of the albums. They're all equally my children, my animals, my family. I can rank them absolutely, and I'll sit down probably after this weekend and give it a serious ranking, and I'll drop it real quick on one of my mediums. But yeah, I would say Load, and maybe the follow up there, but it's just I might find myself not going to Load too much if I'm working out or just feel like listening to Metallica, which is always. So I
feel that way about Houses of the Holy, which is because it's the one that followed Zeppelin 4.
Okay.
And that's I mean, Led Zeppelin 4 is like any other band's greatest hits.
Yes.
To have that many Black Dog, Rock and Roll, Battle of Evermore,
it's their
Stairway
Black
to Heaven,
album, right?
Yeah. Misty Mountain Hop, Going to California, When the Levee Breaks. I'm missing one song.
I love Going to California.
That's such a beautiful song, dude.
Love that song.
But yeah, I mean, and then you have Houses of the Holy, which has I think the best song on that album is probably No Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I know people like Over the Hills and Far Away. It's a good song too, but some the Rain song, I'm not a fan of that. I don't love that. But I think it's too just because there's so much good shit on that album before it that it's this is how you follow that up.
Yeah. So anyway,
that's for a different podcast.
Yes, which coming in 2022.
Yes,
on its way.
There's a lot coming in 2022.
Yes. We're going to get there. Oh, look at that, Evan.
Yeah, I picked you
at
that vibe up right there. I picked that up.
We can see Mudvayne also and Leonard Skinner. I don't have any desire to see Skinner.
I'm not going to. I mean, I don't think I'm going to wander over.
We'll be at the
Skinner.
Black and the Bar for that.
Yeah. There you go.
So, did they clear the crowd out at every? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. And I'll answer that question when we get there. So whole right arm, Metallica sleeve, and I made sure that the pictures I took and sent to these people that the sleeve was prominent. So. It was in the middle of a Cubs playoff game. 2016 was fucking wild, guys. If you recall, the Chicago Cubs were in the midst of a World Series playoff run, and they're my favorite baseball team of all time.
That wasn't the year they won, was it?
What? Yeah, 2016 was the year they won because during their game one of their playoff series against the San Francisco Giants. A game that I remember distinctively that they won 1-0, I believe, on a Javier Baez solo home run in the 8th inning. Jesus Christ. Can't believe I remembered that. But I'm sitting there and just looking through email in the middle of an innings at Hobnob, a Chicago sports bar in Chandler, Arizona, because I lived in Arizona at the time, and just looking at my Yahoo email account, and just there was a response that said, Metallica music video, and all I saw in the body of the email was congratulations. Yep. So I opened it up, I read it, and the next thing I just remember shaking and handing the phone to my then fiance, Courtney, And she read it, and she was just like, no fucking way. Like, oh my God.
She likes Metallica too, right?
Yeah, she does. I got her into Metallica, and she's seen them with me tons of times.
You need to be like their ambassador.
I pretty much am. I'm in the fucking arm.
Yeah,
I spent 10 grand
you got
on this
me into
fucker.
Metallica.
Like,
Walking
billboard.
Good music because
I've gotten a lot of people into this band.
they're good. They're
I'm
talented.
coming after you next.
You're next.
Hey, I'm sure the songs I've heard I like.
Yeah,
I just don't know
You've
who
heard
is
Inner
who.
Sandman?
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing
so
else
I know I
matters.
like them.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
so I
two
know I
great
like
hits.
them. Yeah.
So I get the call. I get the dates, October 12th, 13th, something like that. It's on my jacket that I'm going to be wearing to the concert. It's my concert jacket, so you'll see.
Hot?
Huh? Well, it's not a jacket. It's first off, it's sleeveless. It's just got patches. It's a vest.
Gotcha.
It's like a battle vest.
Gotcha.
10/12 of 2016, I was due to be in Oakland, the 16th Street station in Oakland, California, to report at like 1:30, to be there all the way to like 10 p.m. to record the music video.
Oh my God, you were there that long?
Oh, I was there for a long fucking time, buddy, but it was worth every single fucking minute. So I get there, I fly into San Francisco thanks to a good buddy I met from a Metallica concert. The night I landed in San Francisco, the Cubs came back, won the game in advance to the next series. In the town that I was in that night, and I was in a bar watching the end of the game with a bunch of pissed off Giants fans, the only Cubs fan. Oh, it was so fucking good just to see their demise. But anyway, went back to the hotel room, barely slept. I barely fucking slept because when I got up, I was about to meet my fucking heroes. You
hadn't met them to this point, right?
Nope. The only person I even came close to meeting was Robert Trujillo, their bass player, who, if I had to pick out of the lineup, he'd be my least one wanting to meet because he hadn't been with the band as long.
Yeah.
Although he is the most tenured bass player of Metallica now, since he's been in the band since 2003. Jesus
Is he
Christ.
the only other bass player they ever had?
No, they've had 3. Cliff Burton, remember the story I shared with you, who died.
Like
Jason Newsted right after that, and then Jason quit in 2001 to him and James clashed. And then Rob's
Is that where the tension for the documentary came from?
Yes.
Was between those two?
Close. Yeah, that's definitely part of it.
I'm going to watch that this week before we go. I'm going to watch it on. I can find it somewhere.
It's probably on Amazon Prime.
Okay, I have Amazon Prime.
Okay, beautiful.
Because I really want to I listened to his Rogan interview because I listen to everything Rogan.
Yes.
He seemed like such a cool guy, man.
James is awesome.
When he first came on, when he came on, then I didn't know who he was. I knew he was the lead singer top of Metallica, but he's a cool guy, man. I think he's cool.
So I get to where I go. I Lyft or Uber to the 16th Street station, and there's a line of people already, of other fans who got picked. So I'm meeting people. I'm just talking up. Everybody's just losing their shit over my arm.
Think about how cool that is.
Yeah. It's just like all these people were picked for this music video. So
because you're a fan.
Yes.
Not because you did an audition process. It's not a part.
Nope. Yep.
It was just celebrating a band you love. That is so fucking cool.
And they picked close to 100 of us.
It was a lot of people in there.
There was a lot of people in that video. So then...
Well, you have the story. I have a question about the video.
Yes. So we get up to the front, the gate, the cage, whatever, of 16th Street Station. They had 2 security guards, big-ass motherfuckers, a woman and a guy. And if you're a girl, you're getting checked by the girl. If you're a guy, you are literally getting cavity fucking searched. Couldn't have my phone, so I had to put a phone in somebody's... I just met their car. I had to trust my phone in their car in Oakland, California. This is how much I love this fucking band. So it's like, here we go. And I told Courtney, I'm going dark until, as soon as I get back to my phone, I'm going to call you. It's probably going to be late. And she knew it. She agreed. We knew this was happening. So the phone goes, dude, I swear, this big-ass motherfucker who was probably roiding out checked every part of my body to make sure I didn't have just a recording device, my phone, a knife, drugs, you name it. He was grabbing places that I don't think have ever been grabbed before, and I knew existed on me. Yes. Yes, it was really weird. So anyway, we get in finally, and then the director, Herring and Herring, the directors, producers of the music video who did a few for Hardwired to Self-Destruct, we asked, what song is this for? And he's like, Halo on Fire. I said, okay. And I remember seeing the track listing, just all to that point, they'd only released Hardwired and Moth into Flame from this album. So that's all we knew of this upcoming album. So he asked for people to, grab fighters who were going to be fighting in the circle and, drag them out. there's a part of the video, I don't know if you see.
That's where I was going to ask you. Was that a fan? Was that somebody?
No.
The reason I asked is because the girl in there clearly doesn't have a bra on, and they kind of grabs her like almost on the tits, and I was like,
oh.
Was that an actor? That's the only person I was like, is that an actor or was that someone that they like specifically chose?
Oh,
or random.
The people fighting were all actors.
But the guy who grabbed her when she like falls into the crowd, remember the part?
Yeah, that's a fan.
That was a fan?
Yeah, that was a fan because I was in charge of grabbing the one woman who gets knocked out, and I purposely, if you see her, I kind of grab her weird because I was told to put my right arm over the front of her because of the album cover sleeve. They didn't get it that well in the shot. That's fine. I mean, they did take some shots of it during. They just never used it for the footage. There's actually a behind the video on Halo on Fire.
Shut up, for real?
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it
on Metallica's website too. And there's a lot more. This time it's in color because it's not black.
Do you make appearances in that too? Even like
yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Have you watched the whole thing?
No, I haven't seen.
He's in there
just
ton.
those pictures. That's it.
He's in there a ton. You can see you a lot.
Yeah.
You're also tall, so it helps you.
Yeah, it helped me a lot. And so we get in there, and he's like, "All right, I'll take you 4 to grab these people in the circle." So we get in there and we record the fighting parts first. And I won't bore you with the details. It was all choreographed and shit. So then we get out, and then they start loading. You can start see them loading the band's instruments in the warehouse, and we're like, "Oh my god, this is starting to get fucking real." Like, I know what Lars' kid looks like. I know. And then one of the best parts about this night was seeing the band arrive. Like, James showed up in his fucking 1970 something like Corvette. Like he's got a lot of muscle cars, like a lot of cool ass old cars.
I fucking knew I liked this guy.
Yeah. And he showed up, and you knew. Look, James Hetfield has a presence, and I'll explain it when I saw him for the first time and when we were back in the warehouse. But like, you know when he's there. You just know when he's there. Kirk and Rob showed up together, and then Lars showed up. He was like somebody was driving him, and then they all went into a trailer, and then we were finally told we can go back in. So when we go back in, and of course I'm in front of the line, like I got my ass up there because I'm like I knew exactly where I wanted to go. So I saw the drum kit, and then I saw there were like speaker boxes, which were clearly going to be like lyric, like going to show James the lyrics, because this is a new song and this is a music video. They're going to do it professionally.
Yeah.
So I stood right in front of one of the speaker boxes where the lyrics would be showing up to James, because I knew he'd be right there. That's who I wanted to interact with. So I ended up kind of in the middle of where Kirk and James would be, because James moved around a lot during that music video. So we're in the circle. They asked us to do some shots of just like headbanging and like freaking out, so they can add in. So like when you see shots of us like doing like headbanging, we're actually headbanging to a song that had already been previously released, not the new song that we hadn't heard yet. That Metallica.
That's how you guys are singing in the music video.
Yes, because it's like the third or fourth take that you're seeing.
That's so crazy. So
the song is just trying to because the first fucking thing I did when I got back to my phone was type in the lyrics I remember to the song.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So we get in the circle, and then you knew shit was about to happen. And then Lars was the first one to come in. Lars Ulrich, the drummer, the shortest one, but like there would be no Metallica without Lars. He's
a legend.
He's a legend. You know, he gets shit for the Napster stuff.
That's so fucking dumb. You should get paid for your fucking music. It's retarded.
Yes. So Lars comes in. He just
fucking commune.
He just starts looking at everybody, and Lars just walks around. He's fist bumping. He's saying hello to everybody. He's just being fucking awesome. So he comes around, and I fist bump Lars, and then next the fucking Red Sea parts, and then just James Hetfield walks in, just like looking at everybody with a big old grin, smile on his face. And the Red Sea parted because it's James fucking Hetfield. You're going to get out of the way for this guy.
We're not
exactly.
From, like, you and Wayne, like
I just like I'm kind of fighting back tears right now just thinking about this moment again of seeing like James Hetfield, like Lars, then James walk in, and then Kirk walks in, and then Rob walks in. It's like this is what you've had dreams about this.
Yeah.
Like you've had fantasies about this. Like it's happened, and you're about to be part of, like you said I'm Metallica canon earlier, and that's right.
You're Metallica canon, dude.
I'm Metallica canon. That's fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
I can't believe it. And
well, as of 7:48 on November 11th, 2021, you are still canon.
I am still canon, and so is The Last Jedi.
And so is The Last Jedi.
Kyle, you fucking prick.
Star Wars canon.
So the band gets in, right, and they're walking around, they're talking to the fans, they're talking to everybody while management's trying to do shit, and then finally James and Lars are near me, in front of me, and I go, "Hey, Lars," and he just, he turns and looks, and I just said, "Check it out," the arm. I showed him my arm, and he said, "Whoa!" And he comes over, I'll never forget this, grabs my wrist, and he's just, picking it and turning it every which way he wants to. He's looking up at my tattoo sleeve and just amazed. And then James starts walking over because you see him out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh my god. And he's got his axe on him, and he's just fucking around with his guitar. So you've got James Hetfield fucking around with his guitar, one of his infamous guitars that he's wielded that I've seen him play.
Oh fuck.
Explorer.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
So he's wielding one of his Explorers, walking right up to me, looking at my tattoo sleeve. So I'm just like, this is what I've dreamt of my whole fucking life. And then this tattoo sleeve, they're just looking at me, checking it out. And then James goes, I asked, where should I? No, James. I'm sorry. Let me take this back. James said, where are you going to put the new one? And I said, I don't know. Where should I put it? Like, you guys are, of all people, have jurisdiction of where tattoos are going to go on my body.
Are they in order from release order? No, they're just random.
Yeah, they're just random. Actually, props to Scotty Rich, my tattoo artist back in Phoenix. He just said, if we do it comic book style, where some of them overlap each other, that's going to work the best.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so it's comic book style Metallica album covers. So, so then I said, where should it go? And then both James and Lars, like without hesitation, just said right on my face. The both of them touched my face. They're like right here. They're like, Kirk's face would look really good coming out of your ear. And
this is the white album with the white album cover with like the faces. The sun, you have it.
Yes.
Aha. Okay.
Right on the peck there. I don't know if you could see it from that far, but it's exactly that. The one where they did all four faces on the white background. So. Basically, from there on out, everything was a blur, right? We did the song four different takes. I have one fun thing to mention about the third take of the music video that we did. James's guitar strap broke. So if you remember in the video, he's jumping around with the fans.
Yes.
So that happened in the middle of a take, and they just kept going. But James just came into the crowd with us and just was jumping around with us when we were jumping during the part of Halo and the breakdown. So he was a fan with us for 5 minutes of the video, the back end of the video. So you can actually see me in part of the video. Look over to my left because James is over there hanging out with the fans. So they've used bits and pieces of it.
That's cool, man.
So all the takes are done. We're all allowed to get to say goodbye. I fist bumped, hugged James goodbye. I said goodbye to Rob. I went over to Kirk. Kirk looked at the album cover sleeve again, and he said, "That's really fucking good, dude." And I said, "Thank you, coming from you. This guitar legend that means the world to me."
Kirk Hammett.
Kirk Hammett. Yep. And then the last person, and I love that it worked out this way because when I was in a band, I always thought of myself as the Lars of Scourge. So I said goodbye to Lars, and he's sitting there in his robe just chilling, and Lars made fucking
in a
sure.
robe?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Lars made sure he said goodbye to every single one of those fans.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
They were trying to get him out of there. Like his manager or his assistant was just like, the guy's got a lot of stuff to do tonight.
Fuck out of here.
And he was listening, but he was also just like saying goodbye to everybody.
You have to understand. I think it becomes very blasé for people who are that level of famous.
Yeah.
To kind of I get it, but I don't think they get. I mean, especially just look at you, man. How much did it mean for him to take the 30 seconds?
Right.
it's like a slippery slope. I feel like once you become known as that jerk, like it's hard to get back to being. No, I meet all my fans. I make sure I see them.
Scottie Pippen.
So, yeah, you don't want to become that jerk because then it's like you can't go back.
Speaking of just Jordan too, man. Like Jordan's a dick.
Even Bird. I love Bird, but Bird is too. Like they all are.
So different era, different thing. It's. I don't think basketball is the same as music.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
like music people connect to. I mean, it's almost like a religious thing. Like, I'm glad they were cool. Like that would have really sucked. You're like, they were kind of cool.
They were so cool because I'll wrap it up here. Lars, just as I was walking out again, praised the tattoo sleeve, and that just means the world to me because I've given so much time and money and little pain, sweat, and tears.
And your own body.
And you never thought it's your body.
Yeah.
You never thought that they would even see it.
No, never.
True.
Never thought they would see it.
Think about that, dude. Thinking that you love something so much, you did it for you.
Yep.
And the people that were responsible for you doing that saw it and were like, "Fuck, that's cool."
Yep.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I can't write it any better than that.
I mean, that'd be like Lucasfilm looking at our collections. They're never going to see it.
Like George Lucas, like, man, that podcast you guys do is really fucking good.
Basically.
That's exactly.
I love your podcast. I'd be like, what the fuck?
If George said it, like,
I mean, hey, we're Mark Hamill approved. So
we are Mark Hamill's favorite Star Wars podcast. I'll say it now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say it. It's baseless, but I'll say it.
It's baseless.
Yep.
So the first thing I did was called Courtney. She was fast asleep, but I just said, I did it. I met them. I was freaking out. I texted my buddy Joe Miller and then couldn't sleep. Talked to Kyle in the airport at like 4 a.m. because he's just as big a Metallica fan as I am, so he wanted to hear every little bit of it.
Did he try to go?
No,
he couldn't get out there.
Well, I mean that plus this was like a last minute thing. I entered and I kind of felt silly telling my friends that I entered this.
Why?
I don't know because it was just like, now here's Tom again. You know, thinking he can off and go do something like pull a horseshoe out of his.
Dude,
I don't know. It's just
be
weird.
Like, dude, that's fucking cool. Like, it bums me out that not only will I never get to see my favorite band, ever. It's never going to happen. I held on to hope when they got back together to that thing in 2007.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, this is going to be the thing that gets them back, and it only made it worse. And I will never see. Oh fuck, I'm going to cry. I'll never get to see Zeppelin. And you got to fucking hang out with I could not imagine hanging out with Robert Plant.
Think about this, and you're 2 short days away from seeing Metallica, a band with a rich 40-year history.
Yeah.
This is the biggest heavy metal band ever to exist.
By far.
This is going to be the closest you probably ever get to Led Zeppelin by way of like
the historical.
Yeah. So it's like look at it that way.
Yeah.
And you can be like, holy shit! Like,
I mean, Skinner's going to be there.
Shit. Yeah. Just don't get on a plane with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Please.
Oh boy, I tell you, it's a rough one. I didn't realize they were from Florida.
It kind of makes sense now.
It does when you think about it. Yeah, it totally makes sense.
That makes sense.
So I'm excited to see Mudvayne too.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to tell the Halo on Fire story.
I wanted to hear the whole thing.
I could tell that
jazzed,
story.
Dude, I'm excited to see Metallica.
Yeah, and there's a vibe in town. The boys are here. I know it.
The boys are here.
I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom in between shows.
I was just going to say, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. I have no fucking no bones about if I run into Lars at Magic Kingdom or something with his wife and their kids, because I know they're big Disney fans. So it's
I was sitting here going, I know a few tour guides.
You know what, though? Like, if you go up to him and he sees that tattoo, he'll be like, "You're the tattoo guy." Like, Lars
this is serious. Lars has an infamously good memory.
So he's gonna be like, "You're that guy."
He has an infamously good memory. So if he sees the arm, I would put money on that he would remember me.
Yeah.
You could also go. I was at the Halo on Fire video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was in Halo on Lars. If you don't remember me, I was in Halo on Fire. I'm sure it would click.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've seen people with tattoos and stuff before, but like that's putting it in a different context of like specific moment that he's.
I bet he's going to be like, "You didn't put the next one on your face. What are you doing?"
That would be hilarious. He's like,
it's like what happened to Hardwire?
I thought we were going to put the one on your face. Like, that's how he would probably handle it.
I would be like, Lars, I like getting paid at this nice cushy corporate job I've got.
My name is not Mike Tyson.
Yeah. I cannot do this. Actually, funny story about Lars's memory. When I saw them in Phoenix in 2017, I had seats. I didn't have anything on the floor just because Courtney and I were going. We had seats. I made friends with somebody because I was in the Halo on Fire video. I don't mean to toot a horn or anything, but like I got a little Metallica celebrity there for a bit. Being in the video,
you're in their fucking music video.
So there
and
were.
I know you, but you stand out.
Yeah.
In the video.
Yeah.
You're a giant redhead with a fucking Metallica tattoo.
Exactly, and a big-ass beard.
And a big piece.
So So I made friends with him, and then he bought the Hardwired experience. So at the time, that got you to meet Metallica. And he met all of them. And then he said to Lars, like, Lars, do you remember the dude with the Metallica sleeve in the Hail on Fire video? And Lars said yes. He came back to my seat that night in Phoenix and
Lars
said,
did?
No. The fan who bought the Hardwired
gotcha.
experience, the friend I made.
That'd been so weird. He's like, hey, what's up?
Like,
He's
what
holy
the fuck? How did you make it here? You work to see sea of people. And then the friend of mine, Miguel, his name was, handed me a wristband to get in the snake pit. And the snake pit is this own closed off area right up at the rail. Like I'd never been. I've been on the rail for Metallica shows, many shows, but I've never been in the snake pit. So a gift from Lars Ulrich. I got to go to the snake pit.
That's cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen Metallica?
This will be 17 and 18 this weekend.
Damn.
Holy cow.
And then 19 and 20 next month.
Wow.
With Kyle at the 40th shows.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, you gotta let me know if Chevelle's there on Friday. Because they're another band that I love, and it's so funny because they had a new album that came out not too long ago, and I didn't find out about it until a few months after it had come out because I'm not in the loop for that kind of shit. Like I'm not on social media. I don't see stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I just I looked them up one day to find an album that I didn't have in my collection, which is funny story. Today I found out they had an album called the Blue Album that was before they were signed. It was a demo album.
Okay.
And it's floating around the internet right now.
Oh shit.
And it's terrible.
Oh no.
It just doesn't even sound like Chevelle. But anyway, I found that out literally today. But I found out about that, and I love them. So you got to let me know if they're.
I will let you know if Chevelle's there tomorrow. I need you guys to let me know what happens with Disney+day.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll be keeping an eye. I'm not going to be able to go. I don't think.
No. Okay.
Oh, no.
I have to go all the way to pick up my kids this weekend, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it at all. But let's talk about Disney+day while we're here.
Yes,
that's an awesome story. That's the shit.
Thank you.
Insane.
That is
awesome
such a
story.
cool experience that
Thank
you
you
got to have with your favorite band.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. So let's talk Disney+day. Disney+day is tomorrow, and they're doing specifically things at Just Hollywood Studios.
Well,
Evan was saying earlier he had heard some things.
Yeah, I've heard from some friends Springs is going to have activities and stuff too. So something will be at Springs. And then
Did you hear what that something is?
No, I didn't. I didn't even hear what's going to be at any of the parks, even the thing that's been announced as studios. So my friends and stuff haven't told me that much because I don't know if anyone knows.
You think they cleared out Launch Bay for tomorrow?
Yeah, because I saw that today on freaking one of my Instagram. And yeah, Launch Bay's cleared out display cases. The Ray's speeder is still there, but the lightsaber displays, the helmet displays, those are cleared out.
I think
throw in some Mandalorian.
I think they're gonna.
Pieces
I think
in there?
you're gonna get a Mandalorian
helmet
and meet and greet.
Oh yeah, of course.
There, I think they're gonna because they have those two meet and greets.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get a Grogu or not a Grogu, Din Djarin, and a Boba Fett meet and greet.
Yeah.
So either you go lazy and you just give us the old Boba Fett, or you go
give us Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett. Promote the show, new costume.
That space was always intended to be a promotional space for the next films,
right? And it never really did that.
No, I mean it.
I like it, but it could have been so much
better.
better.
They had just that one room, and you know what I'm talking about? That back room there that was connected to the gift shop. That's where they put all the new shit. Yeah. It's when The Force Awakens came out, I was there the weekend Launch Bay opened.
Yeah.
Saw all that. So they had concept art and stuff.
That
and,
room's locked
props.
off now, but it still has Episode 9 stuff. It still has Knights of Ren helmets and Sith
Trooper
and they
updated it for a minute with Last Jedi, and then they updated it again with that one. So I wouldn't be shocked if they start going to this was Mando's helmet, start putting shit like that in there.
Which is what they should do, because he shouldn't be on Batuu. So
I think
throw
he's
Mando
come
there.
On Batuu.
I don't know. You got Launch Bay.
He could be.
He could.
He's going to be 70 years old. He could
still be there.
Yeah.
But how old is Boba Fett?
Beskar doesn't.
That's true. Boba's got to be.
Beskar don't show them wrinkles.
Well, he didn't have any aging modifications.
Beskar don't crack.
Yeah, Beskar don't crack. Beskar don't break.
Beskar don't break. There it is. Got it.
There, yep. Took a second. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I feel like very least Mando, because they didn't announce anybody, but he was in the the picture they showed for the articles.
Boom, boom.
It was the Mandalorian poster. So
I just think it makes
Mando.
sense. He's by far the biggest thing to come from Disney+.
Yeah,
it's not other than Grogu, but that show is the biggest thing that they've released.
Yeah,
easily.
So it has to be
easily.
If he doesn't show up tomorrow, I would be annoyed.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
You see they're selling Disney+ membership subscriptions in the park now.
Yeah.
Like a gift card.
Oh, I did see that. Yes, I did see that.
And now it puts it on your My Disney experience too.
Yeah.
If you are
if
Disney
you
Plus
use the same
subscriber.
account for My Disney experience.
Same email, yeah.
And I don't.
And
you don't have. I mean, obviously
you don't have to. Yeah.
but
No.
I'm so confused too. Like we've talked about it. What happens if there's a family of 4 on one account? How do they let the kids in? And
They
the mom
don't.
and dad?
Fuck
Like,
them kids.
Yeah, how does that work?
Fuck them kids, bro.
There's got to be something.
You better get your own Disney Plus account.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Get a
You
job.
want to watch
Start
fucking
getting a paper
Doc
route.
McStuffins, you better fucking
right?
cough up that $6.99 a month, bitch.
Yeah.
Paper route? Who the fuck's running a paper route anymore?
What?
I don't know, some kid from the 40s
What is
maybe.
this?
Some kid named
I
Beaver.
got the Wall Street Journal, see?
Extra, we won the war. Right?
The war's been over for 50 years, Junior. Shut the fuck up. Helen! Calm down.
It's back. It's back.
God. Can we get her out of here?
Yeah,
We've tried.
Jesus
She
Christ.
can't find her way
Tried,
out.
Oh, she ran into the door again.
Again. But I mean, they could potentially do stuff at the other parks too. I mean, like you could do the Up characters at Animal Kingdom because Doug Days.
But what does that have to do with Up? With Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus Day? You could throw in Doug Days was a Disney Plus show.
Oh, it was?
So
I didn't even know
I
that.
haven't seen it, but
I didn't even know
I
that.
just know it exists.
Yeah, Doug, they already have that character. It's easy.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
You could throw in Carl on his little scooter. Disneyland got the scooter. We never did, I don't think, did we?
The scooter.
On his like a motorized old person vehicle. What do you call those?
Oh,
like a
ECV?
yeah,
EC.
I think that was Disneyland. We
Really?
never had it.
Huh.
Yeah. And then-
I didn't know that was a thing.
I did see that. I
yeah,
have seen
or
that.
maybe it was like a DVC party here that had it.
Dude, those DVC parties are lit
It was
as fuck.
it was an upcharge event.
Did
I know
we
that.
get the Loki variants?
No, that was Disneyland.
That was Disneyland?
At the Avengers
Yeah.
campus.
Okay.
We could see that.
Yeah, a Loki
we
party
allowed
would
to
be
see
do
Loki?
like a cavalcade tomorrow.
Are we allowed to see Loki, or is he Universal? Like in terms of their
Oh no,
contract?
Loki's totally fine to use.
Okay.
There was
It's
only specific
Avengers.
X-Men. They named the characters you can't
Okay.
use.
Okay. So yeah, we could see any Lokis.
You could see Loki variants. Or in Florida, you could see alligator Loki. That'd be pretty
That'd be
fucking
amazing.
cool.
Oh, I would love that.
That'd be fucking cool. At Animal Kingdom, what if at Animal Kingdom they just put like
Yes.
the ears on one of the crocodiles they have?
Oh my
by
God.
a dinosaur.
Then you'd
That
have.
would be the fucking shit.
Then you'd have PETA
PETA
being
would be
like,
upset.
yeah,
But
Oh,
guess
fuck
what? They
PETA.
didn't buy a ticket to the park, so go fuck
Yeah.
them. So they can go
they
fuck
can't
themselves.
afford it. So hey,
Chapek be like, if you're
They're-
coming, then I'll
They're
talk.
They're
Right.
too busy putting
$149.99.
animals down.
Oh,
basically, yeah, you're not kidding.
They put more animals down than kill
They
shelters.
save.
You
Oh,
guys
PETA?
know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. They're full of shit.
yeah.
yeah.
Those
Carol
fucking
Baskins.
pieces of shit.
Carol Baskins, I tell
Fucking
you.
Carol Baskins.
Yeah. And at Epcot, I mean Olaf, we've already seen, but you could throw Olaf in Epcot because of his shorts that come out tomorrow.
Oh, that's
We already
right.
got
His
Olaf.
retellings.
Yeah,
Is
Olaf
tomorrow.
I
Presents.
cannot wait for that.
Me too.
That should
Those
be
look good.
excellent. Yeah.
So throw
That's gonna be
Olaf in
great.
there at Epcot, and then at Magic.
See, Olaf's at Studios for
Yeah.
whatever fucking reason.
Yeah,
He is
I
at
don't know, just
Studios.
make
I did
his
meet him there
official
once.
home now. Move him to Epcot. Get
Yeah,
him,
I don't
put
know
him
why
where
they
he
haven't
needs to
done that
be.
yet.
Yeah, I don't know. And then for Magic Kingdom, you could throw in monsters from Monsters at Work. I don't know if they're going to do all that, but
There's
could.
tie-ins every park for
Yeah,
sure.
but
Yeah.
Monster, you get
At Disney
monsters
Springs,
at
you could
Studios.
buy a year of Disney Plus.
Yeah, there you
There you
go.
go.
That's how you celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah, buy more Disney Plus.
Exactly.
Fucking hate
I'm Bob
them.
Traver.
But yeah,
You see
I
that
mean,
their stock plummeted.
Yeah, and I read something before the show started about Chapek saying on the earnings call, I don't know if it was him, somebody said that streaming was slowing down, like streaming services was slowing down, like the growth was slowing down, so that could be the reason for the tank.
Really?
Huh.
Do you see that Black Mickey did an article about 1 in 3 people use Lightning Lane?
I saw that.
Interesting. I
That means
tried
a
it.
third of the park uses it. That's insane.
I tried it.
What'd you think?
It's similar to Max Pass, but still it doesn't recapture the magic that Max Pass had for some reason. Maybe it has something to do with like the two most popular ones being cut off. Very well
Probably.
could.
Yeah.
Max Pass's windows were a little bit different. Like I remember there being specific times I could pick something, then maybe 20 minutes later pick something again. Whereas in Lightning Lane Genie Plus, you can pick something and you can't pick another thing till you redeem that first one, which is I'm fine. That's fair as long as it's everybody gets to do that. But I kind of liked that planning aspect of
Max Pass better?
Max Pass better. It just felt better. The suggestions, I didn't need them. You know, I didn't need to do anything with that.
That's not for us, though. Like,
It's
suggestions are
not,
from
no.
people that call it Disney World.
Yeah.
So, it's fine.
Did you listen to Lynn's podcast about this?
I'm so
yet?
far behind. I haven't.
So I think I may have talked about this last time.
You did, yeah.
Okay, I did. I'll leave it be then. But yeah, the recommendations suck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll be like, what do you like? You like Star Wars?
Hours,
Here's alien swirling sausage.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Within the first 3 hours, the first one, it got him on one ride, recommended a restaurant, and recommended a droid building experience.
Yeah.
I mean,
the first 3 hours apart when it should be going, go ride this ride, go ride this ride, go ride this ride, go get lunch, go ride this ride.
And Courtney and I made great use out of it at Magic Kingdom. We crushed through a bunch of shit, and then we're just like, damn, it's middle of the day. Like, what do we do? Studios was a little bit tougher. I mean, we rope dropped Rise of the Resistance that day. We were like the 17th in line or something.
Nice.
Yeah. We had to wait a tick. Like, we got in the line at 7:40, and then they walked us into queue, and it was pouring outside. But they walked us into queue, and then 8:30, they kept saying over the Resistance comms, they're like, we're not taking anybody right now, and we could at any moment, but you're more than allowed to wait in line. And I told Courtney that's code for we're running at 8:30 when the park opens for resort
Basically,
guests.
yeah.
So,
and would you recommend Lightning Lane to somebody like Kyle?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How much was it per person?
$15.
So it was $30.
Yes.
For the two of you.
Mm-hmm. And again, I was trying to be the resort guest mindset.
It's not horrible, I guess.
It's not.
But then you didn't have to pay for those higher attractions.
No, I didn't pay for the higher attractions.
But that would, if you want to do space and shit, you'd have to.
Yeah, but see,
that's the
when
part
we went to Magic
that's
Kingdom.
So egregious.
Oh, I fucking figured it out at Magic Kingdom. We rope dropped fucking 7 dwarfs and then walked right over to space. Walked
that's all you
right
gotta do.
That's all you got to do.
Boom, I was done. I didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's just.
And then the longest wait you have is like 40 minutes the rest of the day.
I just don't get why they think that like that many people are going to pay for because all you have to do is go before or late just not pay them I would
wait.
Just wait.
Or wait.
You've done all this other that's the beauty of Fast Pass. It kind of evened out your wait times.
Yes.
Because you might wait an hour at this ride, but you'll get on in 5 minutes. So you waited 30 minutes for each ride. That was kind of how it evened out. That's what we used to tell guests all the time.
These newer rides that you're willing to wait in line for, appreciate the queues that these Imagineers put into these rides. They're fucking awesome. Okay? I love Seven Dwarfs queue.
Seven Dwarfs has the best queue, in my opinion.
That is a great queue. Yeah.
Have you done the thing with the barrels?
Yes. Is that turned off now? Or is
it's turned off.
Dang, it's still turned off.
Yeah.
I hate that. But I've done that. I love that.
It's cool seeing that. Yeah, I love queues, man.
That's one of those things where it's like if two people in the room know, you have to tell everyone, and then the whole room gets into it.
The whole room gets into it. They were really focusing on they were calling them scene ones, which are those really cool queues. They redid the Peter Pan one. They were focused on that for a while, and
for
then
a couple years, really.
And I think what they noticed when people just were on their phones.
Yeah.
But then they're on their phones because you have to be on your phone at Disney.
And also,
especially with us Lightning Lane shit now too, and Fast Pass and
Disney
60 Days Out Dining,
and if they're not on their phone though, they're pausing in the queue to do that cool stuff. So then it's like, well, it's cool, but it slows the line down. So the efficiency, we got to keep it moving. So it's a catch-22. It's so hard to hit.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate because think about how cool the floating Navi is.
Oh.
But that's where it always
and everyone wants
stops.
to take pictures and stuff, and you never can because it's like you got to go, you got to get moving.
So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing.
Yeah, it's hard
because I think the Rise queue is a pretty cool queue, but there's not much to it.
No,
the Bacta suit's cool.
Yeah, there's a few cool things.
The weapons
once
are
you're
cool.
In there.
Seeing the ice cream maker, the Spira, that kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff's cool, but
then again, if you're just John from Ohio, you don't know that stuff.
I miss the Peter Pan queue. I feel like I want to go see that. I don't feel that about Rise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But anyway, cool. Good little Lightning Lane update.
Right. I mean, the last thing for Disney+day, they could go crazy and go all out. I don't think they will. But you could do Fennec Shand. You could do Bo-Katan. Even Bad Batch to an extent.
Yeah.
You go all out.
Disney
Make this like a mini Star Wars Weekends.
That would be cool.
Think about that. You could, but I don't think they will. But
thinking about it gets me,
because you got
excited,
Bad Batch season 2 coming out. Promote Bad Batch, you can.
It would be really cool to me
Mando,
if they revealed a character from Andor. Because I don't think we're getting. We'll talk about Obi-Wan in a minute. I don't think we're getting a peep out of Obi-Wan tomorrow. They're going to focus on Bad Batch season 2, and they're going to focus on Andor.
Yeah, and we already got Book of Boba Fett. So we're not gonna. We want to hear your thoughts on that too.
We're getting a behind the scenes on that.
True.
We are. Cool.
Yes, because I saw it. The Bears were on Monday Night Football this week, so I saw a lot of Disney+day advertisement because of ESPN.
Disney+day advertising, celebrating the 1 year.
Yeah,
really.
Disney+day advertisement.
What is it right now? They have $2 for this first month if you subscribe right now.
Something like that.
Yeah, they have some promotional thing going.
Great!
Too.
I'm glad I'm paying more.
But
they upcharged us. They raised our price this year, but that's okay.
But because the Bears were
people
on,
who were loyal to you.
Yeah, because the Bears were on ESPN, that's all you saw was Disney+day is coming.
Gotcha.
And here's what you're going to see. And I saw a bunch of, because if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, it says the title of what it's from. Like they showed a little bit of Hawkeye. They showed a little bit of.
Right.
I still haven't seen that Hawkeye trailer.
That trailer doesn't do much for me.
It's going to be a Christmas series.
Yeah, it's so
that's
weird.
pretty much all the trailer does.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas themed series. It's weird.
Okay,
it looks interesting. Like it's probably going to deliver. Like I'll be entertained watching it, but you're going to have to do a lot to top What If for me.
Yeah.
What If is still my favorite. Like of the Marvel TV this year.
I think Falcon Winter Soldier was my favorite because
that's my second.
It felt the most like a Marvel movie.
Yeah. That's big. Yeah, that's true.
That's big.
I can't argue
it
that at all.
felt like a sequel almost to like Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite MCU movie
Mine
of all
too,
time.
right
Is
there
it?
with
Yeah.
you. Yep.
It's my favorite. So like I felt like that was the closest.
It definitely is. It definitely
Everything
is.
else was just kind of like, oh, it's a multiverse, and then there's 5 different fucking versions of Thanos.
That's why I'm getting so burnt out on it. As I hated it, now I loved it. Now I'm like burnt out. It's like, how do I do that in 2 years?
Well, it's because it's just because there's nothing you can't do now.
Yeah, there's no end.
Which is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think?
Because then they could write a plot hole and be like, or is it? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot there's 9 billion trillion multiverses.
Yeah.
Dude, what if like Ewan McGregor just showed up at Hollywood Studios tomorrow?
That one. I'm calling out.
We all are. We're all
I'm going to sit there
out.
all day. I'm going to call out and be like, I feel real sick.
I've caught the Obi-Wans.
The Obi-Wans.
What's that in the background? Nothing, I got to go. Bye.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That would be sick, actually. If
Yeah,
they
it
like debut. What
or
if they're
Hayden or both or even like
Oh God.
even like
If Hayden
James
goes
Arnold
on.
Taylor, just somebody even. That'd be cool because they used to do that for weekends. Star Wars weekends would have all those celebrities.
Yeah, I can't believe that was a thing.
I can't believe I missed
Star
all
Wars
of them.
weekends.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Missed all of them.
I never got to go either. I was gonna go. I was like, next year we'll go. And the year I was like,
Yeah.
whoops, we'll go next year. It was the last year they did it.
Yeah.
But all right.
I want to hear your Book of Boba Fett stuff. Tom and I talked on it, and I have thought of new things, but I want to hear what you have.
I haven't told you guys what I think yet because I wanted to do it on the show for the first time.
You
I
ignorant
was
slut.
About Book of Boba Fett. What?
I just called you an ignorant slut. That's all.
True. I was so wildly underwhelmed with this trailer.
I was too.
I was like, I'm excited, and I saw it, I was like, am I excited?
Yeah, it's like, what happened? Nothing.
Nothing
Okay.
happened.
Yeah.
Like I was just kind of like, okay,
yeah.
I guess we
What
are
I
getting a Boba Fett
expected,
show.
yeah.
Do what?
Yeah.
It's what I expected. Like
See, I expected
action
a little bit.
and
I didn't think there was that much action. There was like no action in it. He's just
That's
there
what I thought too.
sitting around the table
And then he
talking.
like hits a guy with a stick, and that's it.
I mean, I'm cool with it if that's how they're going to do it. Like,
Right.
it'll work really well in the context of
Right.
a show.
know what you are. And
But
just do
as
it.
a hype piece, I
didn't
did not
hype.
feel hyped.
No. But
Like,
also,
I got more hyped looking at the fucking Obi Wan shit today. I
yeah,
was like,
me
fuck
too.
yes.
Me too.
This
But-
one I was like, okay, cool, Book of Boba Fett. Like, I'm cool. All right.
Yeah.
By the way, 100% that's Doc Ondar. I'm calling it now.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope
I will
so.
be hype if
Now.
it is.
and I hope they're on Batu.
Yeah. I don't think
I
they
they're
are,
on-
but
I think they're definitely. I think it's going to take place on Tatooine.
yeah.
Mostly. I think they're
Mhm.
going to branch off, especially if Doc's involved.
What
and
if
Yeah.
Doc is
I
sitting
think-
on Jabba's throne before like Boba shows up or something?
Well, Boba's
I don't
already
know
there.
what you.
So I don't know
Yeah.
if Boba leaves and
We
then
don't
comes
yeah,
back and Doc.
they could
maybe?
He killed
They
Bib
could do it.
Fortuna, so the assumption is that he took over after
Yeah.
Okay.
Jabba died. That's
Yeah.
the assumption. It could not be.
It's that part in the trailer where they go like, you sit here where he used to be on the throne, and that's Doc right there, or something like that.
I'm wondering if like Doc worked with Jabba and they were like friends or
Oh,
something.
Okay.
easily did. Easily did.
Doc's not like a like
good
an up and
guy,
up dude.
yeah.
He's not a
No.
good guy.
No.
He's got
He's
a bolt coming
adorable.
out of
His
his
little
mouth.
plush is adorable,
He
but
is.
he's not a good dude. Like,
They fixed that bolt, by the way.
oh, they did.
Yeah, I
That's
was
funny.
when I was in there after I looked for
It was
it.
just
Cool.
braces. Doc, and he's got braces. He had
yeah.
some faulty teeth.
He had to
You
get
know?
him adjusted.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That's when I got
I thought it was a camera at first, and then I saw it move up. I was like, oh, it's a bolt.
Yeah, it's funny.
I was
Can
like,
you
is that
ask
like-
Holly to do me a favor?
What's up?
If she's ever in Hollywood Studios and sees a silver top red, I'll Venmo her right away.
Silver what?
Silver top red kyber crystal. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
I got you.
I need me a black one.
Next time they're there, I'll grab. We'll
Yes.
see if we can grab one. She has uncanny luck with that.
Yes, that's
You
why
got
I asked.
3 in a
That's
row
why you
in
mentioned.
one day.
Yeah,
That's insane.
because you
We got
said she's
3 in a row in one day.
she's the black kyber crystal
She's the
whisperer.
whisper.
Whisper her.
That's crazy.
She's a whisperer, man.
Docs is fully stocked right now, too, by the way.
Are they?
But except for Darksaber. No Darksaber, but they're fully stocked.
Interesting.
So any day now.
Tom's got a new lightsaber.
I do. Yes, the Temple Guard one. Yep.
Nice.
I keep forgetting about that.
I've searched my collection up and down, and I can't find one that I'm willing to sell. I want to sell, but I'm like, I can't.
I sold my Temple Guard one.
If I had it, I would sell that one.
I sold it to Tom.
Yeah. I figured. I put 2 and 2. That's good.
Here's the thing. I could have gotten twice what I sold it to you
easily.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. I know if I'm like, hey man, can I borrow that lightsaber? I can borrow it from you.
Yeah. Sure, for $5.
And like, I would rather go to somebody like you, who's
I know be on my wall. Yeah,
exactly. Like it's, and I know like, like I'm not that I'm gonna ask to borrow it, but like if I ever get like a hair up my ass, I can be like, dude, can I see it?
Yeah.
Like,
You took that one of the days that you took a saber, the last saber meetup.
You did take that at the last.
I did take
saber
it. Yeah.
So
if you wanted to take it, exclusive. Been to a saber meetup.
Yeah. Yeah, Saber Meetup used.
Saber Meetup used.
If you wanted to take it to this weekend, Saturday's meetup, you could.
No, it's his now.
That's true. You could borrow it.
I don't need I'm not gonna have the whole collection now.
Right.
So I may as well just keep the ones I want. I don't have a desire to sell any of the other ones. But if I was going to, I would do a Saj.
And I would probably buy it from you.
Yeah.
Because I want it and I don't have it.
I don't need it.
So
I don't care about the character. I bought it because I wanted to complete
it. I want 2. If I'm going to get a Saj, I want 2 of them.
Dang, I want 2.
Yeah.
Just the one. I didn't buy both. I didn't know you could do that with it. I didn't even open it until 2 weeks after I had it.
Wow.
I bought it because I was like, I want the whole thing.
Yeah, of course.
And then they're gone, and I was like, now I saw one of the freaking used ones of Ahsoka sold for $1,400 today.
Jesus Christ!
That's insane.
Somebody was selling in a group that we're in for $800.
That's what it sold today for $1,400.
They sold over $800. Were there people bidding back and forth?
Wait, what? What are you talking? $1,400? What are you talking about?
I thought those Ahsoka Rebel sabers were $800.
No, $1,400.
Oh, Jesus! Oh.
Maybe it's a different post.
Maybe it was.
I saw just a guy was like, I'm just getting rid of these. I don't need them anymore. And it was like 3 minutes ago, and then 2 minutes ago PM'd.
Oh God!
I was like, shit.
Man.
All right, man, that's nuts.
I just got to put aside like Ahsoka Rebels money.
Yeah.
I don't care that much, to be honest with you. Like
anymore,
I thought I did, and then like when you think about that, that's half of your go at a Star Cruiser.
Yeah, that's right.
For a fucking lightsaber.
I just need Cal's to drop, and not tomorrow.
That'll be the day that it drops. When none of us can get to it.
Or what if they do it on Saturday because they know it's the Saber meetup? So like all these nerds are going to be here.
Ooh,
let's do it then.
Good call. That's a good call.
Because Saturday is being pushed as the Life Day meetup, even though it's not on Life Day. Chewie's going to be there.
Yeah.
What if he has the orb?
They're not going to do
He's
it.
holding the orb and has robes.
I'm telling you, Cal's fucking thing is still stuck in a port somewhere. Maybe it's coming around to a Georgia or Florida port. Wouldn't that be so epic if DeSantis gets it into one of the Florida ports before the end of the year?
He's like, and these bad boys are going to Batu. Tom's like, fuck.
I'm like, it's coming. I need a text from my governor.
Tweet you directly.
Tom,
I'm
not on Twitter, Evan.
That's true.
Get that fake shit off here.
But yeah, I was
just checking, see if you're slipping. You're not. Okay.
I was underwhelmed with the Boba Fett stuff.
Yeah, me too. But
let's
it's the potential that gets me. Like,
the potential is
Kira
definitely
could be
there.
Think about Kira.
Yeah, I'm hyped
because we know
for the
she's
show.
running the criminal underworld at this time.
It's almost one of those things where it's like it doesn't matter what you show me because I'm gonna watch it anyway. The only one I'm like do not give a fuck about is Andor.
Right.
I do not care. Now watch the trailer drop and I'm like, fuck yeah. I don't think it will do that. I don't see me getting hyped for that show. I'm gonna watch it.
No, of
Star
course
Wars.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah,
but I'm
with you too, and like
thrilled about it.
I can't objectively find anything to rip on about it, but it's just like there's like I'm not like and I like Rogue One, but it's just kind of like we don't need Andor
I feel like
why?
We got his
story.
And of all of the characters from that why would you not do a Jyn Erso story?
I would much rather want a Jyn Erso story.
Cassian was
what about like young Jyn Erso
with Saw Gerrera?
Young Jyn Erso before after her parents are gone
with Saw.
Yes,
so Saw
that's way more interesting to me. Andor's like, I was a rebel. My parents were in the rebellion. Okay.
And you still are? Okay.
Cool. You're still there?
Oh,
now we're just going to watch you play this out? Cool, dude. Got it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I complain all the time about things showing too much, so I can't complain that Boba Fett showed nothing. No, I should be happy. So I really am.
No, it's but here's the thing, like there's showing nothing, which I always think you should err on the side of showing because again, but the problem is like people who are going to be confused by this are going to be like, I watched The Last Supper. Like what was this?
Yeah.
Like they're just sitting at a table. He's like, I'm going to be a good guy, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Screen went black. Everybody looks pissed.
Basically, yeah.
I'm sure
the
it'll
end
be
of
fine.
The Sopranos.
I'm sure. Can we talk about the Spider-Man controversy real quick?
We can. I love that too.
Okay. Do you think any of this shit's real?
What
The
shit?
screenshots that have been going around?
No.
No, but I love how Tom, not our Tom, but Tom Holland has come out and said, he's like, you guys are, it's not what you think it's going to be.
I've been saying that from the jump.
And that made me so happy because I don't want this whole Andrew, Toby, and then 18 other villains, and I don't want all that. Like,
but here's the thing. I don't think. I think
build to that.
I think people were going to. I think people were going. They're going to all be fighting together.
No,
I think
build to that.
If they are in this movie, it's going to be flashes. Like it's going to be like
if that. Yeah.
They pop through a portal and Tobey
No.
Maguire's kissing Mary Jane upside down.
It's going to be
They go into another portal and Andrew Garfield's cracking Gwen Stacy's fucking back.
The best hits of Sony is what you're hitting at right now.
she died.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's gonna be stuff like that. Like, even the villains. I don't think the villains are gonna be a major part of the story. I think they're gonna be there for sure because they're building to Sinister Six. We all know this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think those screenshots are real. The one that made me the most hype was the Charlie Cox Matt Murdock one.
That was very well photoshopped, but it looked.
It
photoshopped
doesn't though. Look at his legs. The way his legs look under the table, it looks like his body's like leaning like this. It's not that good of a photo.
I just looked.
It might be real. That's the thing. Like,
quick.
I could be shitting on this. I remember when the episode 9 poster dropped. That's just not real.
We all thought
that shit looks
3PO was
as
fake.
fuck.
Why is 3PO holding
He's
all
got
those?
a fucking gun.
Yeah,
like,
what is he doing?
Hanging up in my fucking garage for 6 months.
Yeah, and it was real. It was a real poster.
It was a real poster. So
why is there white shit on it?
Why is what?
Why is there white shit on the poster?
White shit on the poster?
I'm just trying to make a joke.
Oh.
Where's that? What are we talking about?
Let me see if I can find the photo because you got to see this about the Matt Murdock thing looking wonky.
Oh yeah, you sent it in our group text.
Did
but
I?
It's probably deep.
Oh God.
Within the text.
That's what she said. That fucking cup is at
that's Disneyland. Mug.
I'm so pissed. Luckily, I know a guy
after
who lives
this,
at Disney.
I think we got 2 things we got to cover, and both are pretty big topics. So we can hit these 2 big ones, and then
look.
kinda
Okay,
wrap
so
them.
look at how Matt's sitting at the table. His legs does not match.
What are his legs doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
what
yeah.
is he doing?
Now that I look at it more, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he could just be like leaning a little bit, but that would be a stretch for me.
Yeah.
I hope if any of the shit that comes out is real, that's the thing I hope is real.
Well, see, I like that because that's more universe building. It's a new character, kind of, but like it's not new, but it's like new to most
Wouldn't you rather
of us.
them do this now and just get it over with?
Yes.
No, because I like
I would.
things to be long and
Evan,
developed.
But I don't want. I don't
oh,
want.
dang, we're
Evan,
doing this now.
Evan, both of our beloved franchises, and mine included, DC and Marvel, are in the multiverse phase of their comic book telling.
Get it. Be done with it.
We have to go. It's like a bad
long and developed.
It's
and
like a
well
bad
done.
pizza.
So you want this shit drawn out more?
If it's well done, yeah. But I don't want it to be like we're throwing it all in one movie.
No,
figure it out.
Get it in a movie. Get it the fuck out of here. I'm done with this multiverse shit.
I'm done with it too, but like that's why I'm done with it because it feels like it's been slap. Here we go. Here it is. It's like build it. I want to see it take time to get.
You really
to this.
can't build a multiverse. This shit's either
been.
there or it's. I mean, yeah, it's just been building since
low-key
Avengers. There's been a whole phase.
Endgame.
Right. But then it's like the things they're bringing in never hinted at it. Like Venom never hinted at multiverse until now. And like Toby
they
and
seized their
Andrew
opportunity.
never hinted on multiverse until now they're bringing him into it. It's
Yeah,
like
but that's because
they
it
both
was
should hint.
none of that shit existed until Marvel did the multiverse stuff.
That's what I'm saying, because those
You
ones
can't
were
go
never
back
planned to be into a multiverse. Those were never planned.
But why would, I mean, if you're looking at it from their perspective, why would you not do it? Fan service.
Because it's not planned well. It sucks.
Comic book doesn't need good planning. They're just going to give it to us, and it's our job.
This might be the biggest MCU movie since.
Oh, it absolutely is going to
easily
be.
Is, yeah.
Absolutely, and it's
huge.
It's like one of the only ones I'm looking forward to. And once
Yeah.
it's done, like after that,
We were supposed to get this like last year, weren't we?
oh yeah, I think
Right? Or earlier this summer?
definitely before next month.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much.
I think
Spider-Man's
people are
been
going to
summer
be
movies.
very
It's never been a
disappointed
Christmas
with this.
movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think Evan's right. I think it's definitely a
It's
summer.
usually been
release.
summer
Yeah.
movies.
July.
Yeah.
It's usually
Yeah.
July.
Yes.
I think people are going to be real disappointed with this movie.
I think so.
I think it's Star Wars all over again.
Oh.
You're like, oh fuck, Luke Skywalker's here. What is this? This movie's gonna be insane. Everyone's gonna fucking listen. He's gonna be the man. He's gonna be pulling Star Destroyers out of the fucking sky. And then you get The Last Jedi. And if that's your expectation, I
Yeah.
totally get why
hate
you
The
got
Last
disappointed
Jedi.
by Last Jedi, because it wasn't that at all.
You're wrong.
But I like that so much better than their expectations. I'm telling you,
I told Luke Skywalker, I said, listen, Luke, you got to come off that planet. We need you. And he said, I'll see what I could do. And he came off, and I was like, I told him, I said, I know you're one of the greatest Jedi of all time, Luke. But I'm telling you, you need to get off this planet. You need to stop talking to the Porgs. I need you to go there because they have the virus in China.
Oh, no.
There you go. It's been said.
I've been practicing my.
That's really good.
My
Trump. That was good.
But it's not even about the impression. It's how he says things.
Yeah.
He's like, I was on the planet, and I told him, I said, Luke, I know a thing or two about being a Jedi.
And the pauses.
I'm telling you,
I know the best Jedi.
Unbelievable.
They're the greatest Jedi I've ever seen.
You've been the greatest Jedi anyone's ever seen. And I'm telling you, Luke, if you do this, you're going to go down as a legend. I told him, I said, I know a thing or two about legends.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly how he talks. Hey, even if it's not great,
Holly's sister is super duper liberal.
Blow me away, so I'll love it.
Holly's sister is super liberal. I kept doing that when we were. She's like, stop. I'm like, I would stop, but I just don't know how. She's like, I fucking hate you. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, that's great. Now, even if the movie does disappoint, I think I'm still going to be blown away just by the Doc Ock scenes. Because that's how much I love him.
I'm going into this movie very excited. I'm having to force myself to temper my expectations.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to go into this thinking it's going to be Spider-Man 4. I don't think this is what it's going to be.
And I don't want that, so I'm happy if that's the case.
Because kind of, if you look at it this way, this is closing up 6 movies now.
I guess. I look at it as closing up
it is
3 movies.
But if they're bringing these other characters from other movies that weren't in the movies before, they're closing up the other franchise too.
And those other franchises weren't connected until now. So just
aren't you glad they are now? Because you get Doc Ock.
Dude.
Yes. But
see? Oh, well, no, I'm just kidding.
We are fucking 100% getting Andrew and Toby.
I don't think
just
so.
as cameos,
I'm on the other
Max.
end.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to just safely say it's at the end of the movie after the credits.
Say in credits.
Ooh,
that's what I was just about to say.
credits.
That'll be fine.
That's what I expect because it's just what Marvel does well. They started that trend. They did very well with it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
We shall see. I want to talk about that because that's been bothering me. We haven't really talked about it.
We're going to save the biggest one for last.
Let's do it.
Another film that's been sadly pushed back is, well, not sadly for me, but for you guys, Rogue Squadron.
Yes, and here's
I'm
my
very upset about this.
thing with this.
I'm not.
You know, so and Evan and I were talking a little bit about this beforehand when we were adding this to the show notes. So Rogue Squadron gets pushed back. I'm shocked that Disney ever thought they could commit to getting Patty Jenkins, who just got done getting greenlit for Wonder Woman 3.
How do you not plan that?
No, Warner Brothers is going to make that a priority. This is Wonder Woman we're talking about. You're going to close out the sequel that Patty Jenkins,
they've
promised.
Got a whole nother movie to disappoint people with. You know this is a priority.
It is,
the
right.
The second one wasn't good, but
Warner
it still
Brothers
made
I haven't seen either one of them.
The first Wonder Woman, fucking masterpiece.
It was awesome. Second one was like a letdown,
my
right?
God. Huh?
Second one was a letdown, wasn't it?
The second one was definitely not up to par with the first one. The second one tried to do a lot of 80s Linda Carter fan service.
Because it's because of Stranger Things. And I hate when movies
piggyback off of something else.
Right now. It's like, stop it.
I know.
You're going to see 90s shit soon, I'm telling you.
I think the third Wonder Woman movie, if they let Patty Jenkins do her thing, it's going to crush.
It's always when they interfere. Leave her the fuck alone. Will you hire someone to be creative? Let them be creative. You are a fucking pencil pusher.
I think they've learned a little bit.
You're not a director.
By looking
Shut
at Suicide
the fuck
Squad.
up. Let the writers write the movie. Leave them alone. If you don't like how they write, find a different writer. Let them be creative. Shut the fuck up and let them be.
And
Star Wars is guilty
of this shit too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let Phil. We just rewatched 21 and 22 Jump Street this past few days. They would have been amazing directors because they can be serious.
Yeah.
And they can really fuck around and be really silly. That's a great dynamic for Solo.
What if they do Solo 2 and they give it to them?
That will never happen. There's no way you
James
get
Gunn
fired.
back.
Yeah, but this was different. This was contention between them, not tweets.
They'd give Snyder a shot at that before they'd give.
They
these
never
guys a
wanted
shot.
to fire James Gunn.
That's true.
They had to because of the backlash.
They didn't have to, but they felt like they had to.
They felt like they had to.
Yeah.
Oh, they took them right back.
Spines. They're cowardless. We might lose some money on the next Guardians movie.
Even though you wouldn't.
Then it becomes hugely popular because of your traction and shit. And
look what happened.
Like, wait, we can make money off this? Hire
look
him.
what happened. Warner Brothers stole him, and look what happened
right
there.
up. Yeah. Called him originally for Superman. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yes. Yeah, called him originally for Superman, and
Did he say no because of JJ or something?
No, he just said no. He'd rather do the Suicide Squad. He's just like he'd rather, and he did a good job with it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And he would be like,
it's more along
no
his lines of humor and
exactly.
Shit anyway.
Yes.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. And
that's really cool.
He's a director that does humor very well, unlike Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Where it's just over the fucking head constantly. Okay.
As much as I love Taika, he's not on James's level. James Gunn is above, for sure.
But people think Taika's I don't
no,
get
not.
it. I don't get it. But I'm bummed about Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, so it's like, why did you commit to 2023 with Patty Jenkins, who's going to do Wonder Woman 3, and you committed to 2023 with a Star Wars movie, like the next line, high functioning, just as high like point movie,
high priority.
The high priority. It's coming out, and we expected this to be after Episode 9 too. Correct?
Yeah, it's supposed to be post 9.
Yeah, post 9. So this was huge.
Oh, is it? This was post 9?
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Oh,
that makes me a little more.
I thought it was original. I thought they said it was
much.
original trilogy related.
No, I mean, we don't know too much about this. I always assumed it was post Episode 9.
I thought I read that
there
was
a quote
original
somewhere
trilogy
that they
era.
said like going forward or something, and that's what they never announced it officially. But I think the quote of going forward or moving forward made us think.
But anyway,
I thought it was that because of the video games.
Huh?
And
Maybe.
the video games are just. That's why I wanted to be post 9 because I want stuff
Just the
that's
same
not
name.
original trilogy. I'm like, I don't know, and I like.
Disney's not going to touch original trilogy shit. Not right now.
They have been though. Like, it's just been nothing but original.
Yeah, but not with a
trilogy.
live action movie. I mean, like
Okay,
they're not going to
I
come out and
agree.
go. This takes place right next to the long Episode 4 because people are like, oh, it's not the same tone.
No.
Yeah.
Why would you fight that fight?
I want a Star Wars video game from between 4 and 5.
I do too.
I would.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
the
be
most
awesome.
interesting time period to me,
Yeah.
other than the time we're in Mandalorian,
Yeah.
because there's just so much shit went down.
That's just the obvious
just
one.
from the
Between
Empire.
6 and 7,
Yeah.
there's a huge. Aside from that, the most interesting is
4
like
and
I don't
5
know.
because I mean, how does think about how
does
the
the Empire come back?
Strikes back.
Yeah.
The Empire like literally has to like pick up the pieces and continue to be lethal with this
I
little
have to go.
ragtag team.
I have to go find this rumor, but I saw it the other day. Speaking of time period movies, rumor has it we're getting High Republic and Old Republic movies.
Oh, yes, please.
Well, once they can get this movie fucking on schedule, I'll get excited.
Nah, give me those before this one.
Hold on, I gotta tell Lars Ulrich that I'll be there tomorrow. He's asking who wants to go.
He texted
so.
you. He's like, "Hey, what's going
Well,
on?"
he didn't tweet at you. We know that. So
Did you respond back? Yeah.
I've got another Lars Ulrich story real quick. So I saw them in Madison in 2018, September around Labor Day, 2018 Madison, Wisconsin with Kyle, my buddy Tim, my buddy Joe. 2 days before that, Lars Ulrich posted on Instagram about who's going to be at the Madison show because it was kicking off the third leg of that indoor tour. I said I was, I said I wanted a drumstick, and I woke up to seeing that Lars replied to me and said, "Yeah, bro, you going to be at any of the?" His post said, "Who's going to see us on the tour?" I said I'd love to get a drumstick, and he replied, "Are you going to be at any of the shows? I'll look for you." So I replied and said I'll be at Madison. So after they played Sad But True,
My favorite Metallica song.
he came over to me and tossed his drumstick to me. And this was before him and I were bantering on stage, like back and forth. Like I got his attention after Moth and the Flame, and then he came over to us. It was like he was just like fuck, Lars fucks around with people. He's like what the fuck you want? Like Lars once told us, Kyle and I and Tim. And like all the people we go see Metallica with, he once told us to go home, jerk off, and go to sleep at the end of the concert. It's just so much fun. So anyway, that was my Lars
awesome.
story. I don't know how the hell I got on that.
I caught a Chevelle pic once the first time I saw them, and I somehow a girl I was dating ended up with it and still has it.
I'm sorry.
It's a yellow pic. I'm so sad.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the High Republic and the Old Republic movies.
yeah, I would love those.
I don't care. I think I'm over High Republic.
High Republic before Old Republic.
I'm giving up, I think, on High Republic.
The
This book, have you finished it yet?
No, the
I haven't-
first 2 books got me so high on it. Now I'm like, these aren't as good, but it's just because the first 2 were so good.
Yeah, but you have to sustain it. You can't be like, and then
you
just
never can. Nothing can. Like, even all of Star Wars hasn't sustained. There's still bad Star Wars.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's not possible to sustain it. It's
But
just
like,
those
it
first
should
2
be
were
such
so
a
good.
But it shouldn't be a two books and then like everything else sucks.
Well, not everything else sucks. It's just right
It's
now,
not as- it's just
Rising
boring.
Storm, I'm just slowly getting through.
I haven't.
The
listened to
comics
it
are good,
since.
but the first 2 books were great.
I gave up on the comics.
And now it's just Rising Storm is okay.
I'm stepping back from comic book collecting for a little bit because
it's hard to keep up with.
I just can't.
It's tough. Jeez.
The guy calls me and he goes, "You have 30 books." I was like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, "You need to come get these out of our store now.
Good
Like,
Lord.
stop taking up
I
space."
said 30 books. He's like, "Yeah, it's mostly High Republic and the War of the Bounty Hunter." I was like, "I haven't read a single one of those yet."
Jeez.
Well, that's not true. I've read like the first few, but like, I was just like,
War
I
of the
can't-
Bounty
I
Hunter
can't.
interests me.
And that could tie into
Does
Boba
or
Fett.
doesn't?
Does. Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
It
But it's
didn't
just-
until Kira came into play, and now I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like,
But there's like 30 issues before that of all this. It's just these
Yeah.
pointless fight scenes. It's just,
well, Dirge came in that too. When Dirge came in, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then it got back to like, okay, I don't care. And now Kira's in it. I'm like, okay, I'm back.
So, this movie, Patty Jenkins, they hope to reunite with her in the future.
Oh, they will. I know they will.
Hope to
We'll see.
reunite with her in the future.
Yeah, she's like kind of off the project, but kind of not.
What the fuck?
Like, kind of isn't, kind of not. Like, they just because it got delayed, but it's like it delayed indefinitely. So
Yeah.
why can't they fucking Avatar? Like everything they've done has just been pushed back. And quit saying it's because of COVID. Like
No,
we know
this isn't
because of COVID.
this-
but
this
this
is scheduling
conflicts.
but
you knew that.
her.
She told you the
priority.
schedule.
Yes.
Can you deliver a movie with? Well, I have this. Okay, cool. Then if you approve, like that's on you. That's on Disney. This is Disney's fault. The
I'm
fuck
glad I
is
don't
going
This
care
is
on
on
about this
over
Disney.
movie.
there? I'm bummed. This is the thing on that list that I cared about. This and Rangers of the New Republic were the two things I wanted the most out of that entire list of shit they
Aside from
announced.
the given Kenobi.
Yeah. Was that announced at that same time?
Yeah. They gave us 10 things all at once.
Yeah.
Kenobi
And
was our number one, and Visions
nothing's
was our
come of
number.
any of it. Where is all this shit?
Visions, we got Visions, man. Yeah, we got that.
Fuck! How did that get made?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Yikes.
The Lando show could
I
be
have
cool.
visions of not watching Visions.
I
It's
wish. I watched another one since I saw you last.
Which one?
The Twins.
Oh yeah,
I heard you talking about
heard
it
us
Yeah, it was
talk-
comedy.
You
It
heard
was
us
straight comedy.
barely talk
I
about it.
laughed the whole episode.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe Star Wars doesn't need comedic writers. Just have Visions. Give them a movie. It'll be funny.
No.
It'll be hilarious.
Did anyone read the Ronin book?
No.
Nope.
I didn't hear a single peep about it. Must not have been that
I
good.
know
'cause
Star Wars
usually-
Explained did because he just does everything. But aside from him,
Yeah, if I got sent the books for free, I'd fucking read
Yeah.
them too.
I wouldn't read that one.
You'd have to. If they're sending it to you, they expect a review.
I would cliff
Fuck you,
notes
Evan.
it. I'd cliff notes it or something.
He's like,
and be
open the book, like, I read one page from every chapter.
Yeah, I would not read it.
All right, what's next?
But I
We gonna
would
talk-
watch the heck out of Kenobi.
I was just about. We're
The heck out of
We're
Kenobi.
talking Kenobi, son.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, or should we say Obi Wan Kenobi? What's
Yeah,
the deal with that?
So let's talk about this first.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I messaged you after I
Yes.
saw it. I was like, did
It's
they
annoying.
change the name? Which is not a big deal. It's still the same
Yeah,
fucking
but
show. Who cares?
That was so clean, just seeing Kenobi.
And now
so
it was
clean.
Obi Wan Kenobi.
So first
Yeah.
off, we should say this leaked, and because
And was
it was
deleted.
put on YouTube, then got deleted. It's
the
still
thing we
yes,
watched?
it's
Yeah.
still on the Screen Thrill
It's on
Instagram page
but
though.
it's not on YouTube.
So this is what we're supposed to get.
We're
tomorrow.
getting it tomorrow. We
This
will
is
get
what
it
we're
tomorrow.
getting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and no one's gonna watch it tomorrow because we're all gonna be like, "Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't think it's up anymore.
It's gone on Instagram
It's
too."
gone
now.
on Instagram. Yep.
Well,
We'll get it tomorrow, but we've all
I have
seen
screenshots.
It, so we're gonna see it
I
tomorrow.
screenshot
so who
all the
cares?
concept art. So
But-
what did you guys think of the overall look of the show?
Love it. A lot of it.
The concept art that we
Yeah.
saw,
Yeah.
it's about what I expected.
Yeah.
I see it's more modern than I expected. I was
Oh,
expecting.
okay.
I see a lot of
I was
Rogue
expecting
One and a
more.
lot of Solo in it. Honestly,
I
That's
saw
what I
more
see.
like Galaxy's Edge concept art.
Yeah, I can see that too. But when I say Rogue One, I mean Jeddah, and Jeddah is basically Batuu. When you look at that style,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
yeah, because
Kinda.
Jeddah was like, or Batuu was like directly inspired by Jeddah.
Yeah,
You
that
say it all the time.
I say it all the time. That,
yeah.
that little marketplace area with the droids outside reminds me of Jeddah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't give. They could, like I said earlier, they could show.
nothing.
They could call the show Tit Fart, and I'd be.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Titty fart, but
There's just nothing that's going to deter me from being excited about this show.
No.
I was just a little. It's concept art, but I wanted to see more like him on Tatooine, and
yeah.
we got a little bit of that.
Well, it's sick though. I mean, it kind of
don't
shows us
really-
something I didn't want to know yet, but they're gonna fight not on Tatooine or on a Star Destroyer.
Yeah,
the
they're gonna fight
Post
on
was
Mustafar.
100% deleted. I just went to go look for it.
Jeez,
and,
really?
I went in our messages and it said this post unavailable because it's been deleted.
Man.
Oh wow!
So they got
They got
slapped on the wrist. So
Yep.
it's we
Yep.
weren't supposed to see it yet. This
Well, we saw it.
100%.
So that'll be what shows up tomorrow.
Everyone else,
for
you'll
Obi-Wan.
see it tomorrow if you
So we're-
haven't seen it yet.
So tomorrow we're gonna get an Andor trailer. possibly Bad Batch season 2 and this.
We're probably going to get
look.
Bad Batch season 2 trailer.
And
I'm
Boba
assuming
Fett
there's
behind the scenes.
Yes, Boba Fett behind the scenes amongst all the other Disney stuff we're getting, like the Olaf shorts.
They did the thing I said where the screen goes to black and you hear
Vader
Vader's.
breathes.
We all
You
were there for that. Yeah, had to do the.
Yeah.
Had to do it. I was surprised they didn't interview Hayden. They're keeping this dude under wraps.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with
like
this?
Guy.
They're announcing and letting everyone know he's there, but they're not
See, I
showing
think
us that
it's
he's
him.
there.
Because he's always talked about how much shit he got for that. I
Yeah.
don't think he really wants to be out in the public eye until the show comes out and it redeems him as Anakin.
Was that Hayden?
Possibly.
Was that Hayden in the mask with the lightsaber fighting? That might have been Hayden Christensen in that footage that we saw.
What footage?
In the Kenobi, the thing that leaked.
Oh, the concept art?
No. Like the actual, there was a live action actor, playing like with a lightsaber prop,
showed, like 3 dudes.
like practicing with somebody else.
I was
they all
only
had
looking at
masks
him.
on too. So
Yes,
I couldn't
Yeah,
so
I
it could
was-
have been Ewan
I thought you
and
meant, like
Hayden.
completed footage, but no,
I
it
did
wasn't
too.
completed footage. Yeah, it
So
was just.
I think that was Hayden actually.
See,
It could've
look,
been.
this is him on the tattoo. I screenshot all the major photos.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
him on the farm.
the homestead, basically.
Homestead.
Yeah,
This is exactly what I want out of this.
I love that. It's an
I
old
mean,
man
that's
Kenobi.
exactly
Yeah,
the fucking look.
Yeah,
That's
I forget the
what
name
I
of that
want.
That's the look
creature,
you
but the
need.
camel with the nose,
Edu?
like it. Something like
it's
that.
the
I don't know.
same one that he's riding when he drops Luke off.
Yep.
And they write it in the Phantom Menace.
This
They write it in Revenge of the
Got me
Sith.
fucking hyped. Yes,
That looks
more
dope.
of this like stormtrooper.
No, the one that got me
We're
hyped
gonna
the
have to
most
see
is
Coruscant,
the
right?
yes, that was 100%
Yeah.
Coruscant.
We gotta
Yeah.
see Coruscant.
The one that hyped me the most was the Vader talking to somebody
Like
who's
the
probably an
hollow
Inquisitor.
message?
Yeah, the hollow message.
I don't know if either one of you picked up on this, but that's
Oh,
an
the
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
sister.
Yeah, one of the sisters.
That's a sister. Yeah.
And that ship is dope.
Ship is
It
dope
looks
as
like
fuck.
Krennic's ship, but smaller.
This I
I
thought
want
this
a
was
Lego
Canto
version of
Bite
that
when I
ship.
first saw it, and then I zoomed in and it looked a little more dilapidated. So I don't think it's
No,
Canto
it's
Bite.
definitely not
No.
Canto Bite.
But it looks cool. See, this looks like Galaxy's Edge concept art to me. This is
does.
like the marketplace or some shit. This is what it looks like. And then I think they showed us Coruscant.
Yeah, that's
That
gotta be
and the
Coruscant.
trooper shot could have been Coruscant. Maybe
looks
that's
like
the
Coruscant
Jedi
to
Temple
me.
even.
Yeah,
Because we know Palpatine takes it as his own throne.
there's
like
a
his
Sith
own-
temple on Coruscant too.
That
I don't
bitch.
even remember this shot of the snow speeders.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't remember this either.
That,
I
the
took
snow
screenshots
speeders
for
they
the-
used to fight the
for the Battle of
walkers,
Hoth.
the AT-ATs. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
You
what
mean
the
the
fuck
AT-ATs?
that's about.
No, I do
These
not mean
two
the
are the
AT-ATs.
ones?
I do
Fuck
not.
off.
These two are the ones that got me the most excited because I think we're going back to Vader's castle, kids.
Oh, we easily are.
Yes.
That shot of talking to the Inquisitor.
Is that what that is? Is an
Picture
Inquisitor?
of Brad's dick.
Oh, there's my cock and balls. My cock and balls.
Cock and ball.
But
Frank
yeah,
and
I
beans.
mean, it even looks like skinny Hayden Vader,
That's dope.
Yes.
which I'm here for.
Well, we're getting Mustafar because that's where they're going to fight. They're going to freaking have a
I heard.
rematch.
And then it's
on
blurry because
Mustafar.
it moved, but it looks. I think that's just concept art they used
Yeah.
from
Well, true. They might not be
Attack
fighting.
of the Clones,
You
Or
mean Revenge of
Revenge
the
of
Sith?
the
and then
but whatever.
Revenge of the Sith,
We know.
and then the name changed to Obi Wan Kenobi.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't understand
Is
Kenobi.
that
Everyone,
just-
there's not two. It's not like it's Skywalker.
Yeah.
It's Kenobi. There's only one fucking Kenobi. Who
Yeah.
else would it be? But whatever. It's
Maybe that old
Doesn't
Ben
bother me.
Kenobi.
Yeah.
that,
Of course I
that
know
would
him.
have been
He's
cool.
me.
Old Ben Kenobi would have been cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would have been a cool.
But then it
name.
gets
Old
too
Man
close
Ben.
to old man Logan, I feel like, and people.
No,
be like,
I
oh,
want
you're just
more
ripping that
James
off.
Mangold
more of
Logan.
that shit too.
I want
I know,
more.
but
he
like,
was supposed
in
to do the
terms of
Boba Fett
title,
movie,
they-
wasn't he? James Mangold.
Well, it was Josh Trank for a while.
Oh, that's right. That's who it was.
And
Josh
I think
Trank. Never mind.
Mangold was thrown in the mix.
I just
but
hope
nothing.
he does the same thing with Indiana Jones, and Kyle gets to watch him do a slow, painful death.
That
is-
already happened. That was Crystal Skull.
Ooh, I
That
think
already
Kyle
happened.
likes that movie too.
He acts like he's like it's all right.
Sadly-
Motherfucker, you like that movie.
Sadly,
He does
it's
like Crystal
He
Skull.
likes the-
8:46, and that movie is canon.
Oh,
so.
God.
I've only seen it one time.
Me too.
I'm in the midst of watching them,
Horrible.
and I just got done with the Raiders.
What'd you think? Yeah, you haven't watched Temple of Doom yet, did you?
No, not
Just plow through Temple of Doom. It fucking sucks.
I don't like
Really?
Temple of Doom either.
I don't.
People
like it.
love it. How do you guys love that?
Wow.
Whoever.
I don't
know
like
people
it.
that do.
No, yeah,
I don't.
I'm not a fan of it.
yet. I liked the subtle comedy in Indiana Jones. I didn't expect that.
the Marion or whatever the fuck her name
Oh,
is. In the,
she's not Marion. It's
whoever the fuck
yeah.
Raven, whatever her name is. I forget. What
well,
is
that's
her name?
Marion's last name.
Raven-
Marion
Ravenloft?
Ravenswood.
Ravenswood.
So it's
Oh,
not
Ravens.
Marion. It's
Who is the chick in the two?
I forget.
Indy.
She screams the whole movie. That's all she does.
Indy. I wanted
And
to.
Short Round is like, "You shut up, lady. He Dr. Jones."
It's fucking
Like,
horrible.
yeah.
It's horrible. I think that the Last Crusade and Raiders of the Lost Ark are just
On
as
par.
good.
I do.
They're
I
just
love
as
the
good.
Last Crusade.
Last Crusade
They're on
kicks
par.
ass.
Yes.
and then
It's amazing.
Is Temple of the Doom the one where he jumps into a raft?
Yeah, no, the raft comes out of the airplane, and they fly down and land on a mountain.
We're not starting on a good
slide
foot
down
for
the
Temple
mountain
of
and
Doom.
then get into a river. Yeah,
Last Crusade is a fucking.
It's a masterpiece.
That's my favorite. I think
I love it.
It's such a fun movie.
You got Sean Connery, for crying out loud. How do you not?
And I don't know how they filmed that thing with the propeller in the boat. That looked real as shit.
Yeah, it did. It's just chopping the boat when you're like 5 feet away.
Like, where is she?
Yeah, punched him.
Yeah.
Where's Harvey
I love how not realistic punch sound effects are in Indiana Jones. It's like
It's
Biff.
modeling those old serials from the 40s.
It's from the 60s
30s.
Batman
It's like a
television
deeper
show.
Bing, pow,
yeah.
Splat.
Do you guys want anything else from Kenobi? Do you want to see it in anything else? I mean, I don't want to see anything more.
I've said this ad nauseum. I want the story to be a simple. I'm a little kind of like, why are we going to these other planets? This should be a very simple story we're telling here. I don't know if we need to.
Well, he's gonna have to run away from this Inquisitor. That's why they're going to other planets.
Yeah.
Or Obi-Wan knows the only way he can take the Inquisitor out is like surprising them elsewhere or something.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what the catalyst is to get off Tatooine, because I want it to be majority.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan struggling with all the shit, because we've never seen him except in that little bit of time where you see him like drop off Luke, but we've never seen what he thinks of everything after it's happened, except in the ship where he's sitting there and he's literally in the cockpit like.
Yeah, but that's it. It's just
like,
5 seconds of his hand on his face.
I want that on Tatooine.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And I want
With
the story of
Qui-Gon
how
Jinn,
I want them to fight again, because you get the line from your Obi-Wan once thought as you did, that there was still good in him, and
he's more machine than man now.
I think that's what's going to be.
Yeah.
That's the chef's kiss. That's the story I want.
From what we know now.
Plus, it's 6 episodes. It's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Keep this shit precise and to the point, and
Obi-Wan,
let's fucking go. It's it's one season, which I think they'll probably not just stick to one season.
Extend it to. Yeah.
But they're saying it's a limited series, one season.
Yeah, well, they said the same thing about Loki. So, and Loki's getting a season 2.
Yeah,
oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They'll milk this shit as long as they can. But if it really is just one season, I really don't want a bunch of filler shit.
No.
There cannot be 1 minute of filler.
Every episode has to blow our balls off.
Yes.
From
beginning to, I'll let the first one go because you're setting everything up a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it's not,
there cannot be any
you
meandering.
cannot disappoint with this.
Yeah.
You're redeeming Hayden. You're bringing back the only good part of the prequels, other than Qui-Gon. He's not in all of them.
Darth Maul.
But Qui-Gon might be in. He might be in this. I'm still holding out hope.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Force Ghost guy. He's
Maybe
showing
that's what
up.
they're
He's
hiding
kind
from
of
us.
said he wasn't involved.
Of course he has.
Yeah,
but sometimes
Tobey
they'll
Maguire said
just
he
be like,
isn't.
"Yeah, I'd love to," but he was like, "No, no one's approached me." He kind of said like, "No one's approached me about it."
Yeah, but
That
they
could have
approached him.
changed between
They
now and
approached
then,
him to
but-
say that. So maybe I'm holding out hope.
Obi-Wan or Ewan
Anakin, no.
Ewan McGregor lied for years that he wasn't, or he was like, I can finally say now when you ask me about Obi-Wan again, like I can finally say it. So who knows? But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm excited, man. I'm just,
heck yeah, we're all.
I'm here.
I don't want to see anymore. I'm done. Just put it out.
No, I want to see a trailer.
Yes, of course. I want to see a proper trailer.
I want to see a proper 1.5-minute trailer, because it is if it was a movie, I'd probably not watch anything. But you're talking 6 hours of shit.
Yep.
In theory, it probably won't be. It'd probably like
be 45 minutes.
45-minute episodes, so like 3 hours of shit.
Yeah.
But like, you can't really ruin a whole show in a 1.5 minutes.
Right.
So plus we all know how it ends anyway. It's a prequel.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
think we'll get any Mando 3, season 3 stuff. We'll probably get some concept
tomorrow.
art. Yeah. I bet.
I know they're filming right now. Did you see the video of the picture of the Mandalorian that was on? They caught on set, and like, who the fuck is this guy?
No.
It was just like a blue Mandalorian. I think it's just
Death Watch.
I think it was just Death Watch member.
Okay.
Maybe another flashback.
They're making it to be this big fucking deal, and I was
It's
like, it's
not.
just a fucking. You mean there's a Mandalorian on the set of the Mandalorian? Who the? It's not like it was a fucking Sith Lord with a red lightsaber. Like, it was a fucking Mandalorian.
Right,
of course
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot! What's the show called again?
Mandalorian.
Oh, and there was a Mandalorian
yeah.
on set. Weird. It looked almost like a Cobb Vanth color. So I was wondering if maybe Cobb Vanth is back, but it wasn't. Whatever. Not Timothy Chalamet. What's the guy's name?
Elephant.
Timothy Oliphant.
Elephant. That's
Timothy
what I'm talking
Elephant.
about. Yes.
Timantha Oliphant.
Sure.
What's next?
That is it.
That's
dude.
it?
I think. Yeah.
That's it news-wise, man. Yeah.
I got it. I want to save a couple things so you can dive into Secrets of the Sith more, because I'm sure you haven't had.
I haven't had a chance to read the book yet.
So we'll come back to it next week.
Okay.
We've had a lot to talk about.
Did you read all of it?
Like half. That's why I want to give it more time too.
For me, give me time to read it too. So
yeah, I'll bring it next time. I forgot to bring it. I was stupid.
It's a short read. Like it's very.
Yeah, it's only like 20 pages.
It's less reading than like a visual dictionary.
And the pages aren't full. It's
no,
just like here's a paragraph. Here's a paragraph. Here's one.
It's like a visual dictionary. There's like
Basically.
shit to read.
Beautiful.
Here and there.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing with the little piece of the?
Yeah.
Let's.
All those things. Like it's
okay. I thought that was cool. Like the little the decree of them giving Chancellor Palpatine is like a piece of paper.
What if we see that in one of the shows?
Cool.
Them handing that out to people. It's like a, what do they call it? When you get
like
served.
A leaflet.
It's like when you get served, basically. It's like, yeah, you're a Jedi. Here's your paper. Okay, we're going to kill you.
All right. Well, let's get to our top 10, which will be on the next episode. Spoiler, it's going to be us ranking our top 10 Star Wars movies.
Yes.
We're doing it by just movies we like the best, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just ours.
So
ours.
Opinion.
This is going to be our ranking of...
So Attack of the Clones is the best.
So it's not ranking all the Star Wars movies.
Fuck out of here.
It's going to be the order of our top 10 favorite Star Wars movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
No TV shows. We're kind of ranking the movies in order. So we're going to... Every one of us is going to have to omit one of the movies.
Yep.
Because there's 11 movies.
There's two that aren't part of the saga either. So there's technically 12 movies.
Yep. And I included those in there.
Yeah.
You talking about the Clone Wars movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not in my top 10.
That's not going to be my
Spoiler
list.
alert. Yeah, it's not my top 10. So you're good.
All right. So thank you for listening to the episode. You can find me on Instagram at @BradVentures. Evan, where can they find you on the fucking internet?
Instagram at Evan T. Boucher.
Tom?
At Fourth Mother Box.
You can find us at Welcome to Rockville this Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Rocking out with some Metallica and Mudvayne. Yeah.
I'll be stealing the child from Mando tomorrow. You'll be seeing that probably.
Are you going tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I'm going. Oh, yeah.
Are you going to be there all day?
No, after
when do
work.
you get there?
I'll get there at 5:45.
Oh, geez. This shit might be done by
Assuming
then.
they're still doing them that
Yeah.
day. They might cut them off at like 3, and I'll be like, oh, that's cool.
I'll be on Blog Mickey's Instagram feed all day tomorrow.
Nice.
You might see Chevelle. They still haven't taken them off the lineup.
That's right.
So
we'll see. I'll
I'm
let you
hoping
know.
they're still there.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen them?
No.
They kick ass, dude. They're so good live.
Good.
They're not playing my new favorite song from them live, though. It pisses me off. Thank you guys. Call Peach. Thank you guys for listening to the show. We'll see you the next time. Stay safe. Till then, may the Force be with you.
Always.
Rise, Jedi Knight.
All right, I got to put my shit in order here.